Hey, true believers, Englentine here with a review of Amazing Spider-Man number 800. So, they went all out with the covers, didn't they? I mean, all these variants. I like the Mobius, that's my favorite anyway. What's your favorite? I think it's a little cliche to do the Amazing Spider-Man number 39, but it is a classic Green Goblin Spider-Man cover. So I guess I could see why they did that, why they went back to the well. Of course, you know, Alex Ross is always good, and he's been doing Amazing Spider-Man covers for a while now. This one, just like all the others, looks damn good. I mean, it's Alex Ross. Come on. You're not going to go wrong with his stuff at all, ever. I don't think I've ever seen a bad cover from him. You know, so there are definitely some better than the others, and this one, while good, I think is not one of his strongest covers, but it serves. Of course, I'm pretty sure he's very happy to hear that. I feel that way. Okay, so anyway, let's get to the point at hand. Let's get to the Amazing Spider-Man thing. You know what? It's kind of surprising because I have been one of the biggest detractors for this whole Red Goblin thing. It's fucking a nanobite Carnage. It wasn't even a Green Goblin. It wasn't even a Goblin. It was just another version of Carnage, which is an offshoot of Venom, which you know how I've been feeling about the oversaturation of the entire symbiote thing. So obviously I was bored with this as much as I was bored with any kind of Venom or anything having to do with those characters in the symbiotes. And lo and behold, and much to my surprise, they actually addressed that here. He's like, well, Carnage beat me. It wasn't you. I like that. I really did. I like that part about it. Now, also, I would like to point out that this is an 80-page story, and they actually on the cover say, one story, and that's pretty cool. We've been getting a lot of anthology books, and this is not that. This is an epic finale, and for once, I'm going to say Dan Slott, for at least one issue, has returned to form. This is the Dan Slott that I liked when I read the She-Hulk books. Good guy. Good writer. This is the promise that we saw all those years ago. And I agree with everybody who said, you know, they think he got lazy over the years. He just went to the same well over and over again. And just, he was not producing, gang. He really wasn't. So it's nice to see a shakeup like this. Yeah, I said the same thing basically about Bendis with Superman. I'm going to say this. I think leaving Spider-Man, he did shake it up a little bit. And up till now, I wasn't impressed. This particular issue, though, he nailed it. This book ramps. I mean, this is absolutely, it builds tension from the very beginning. As soon as you think something, the only way that you know that things aren't going to come to a head every time it ramps up a little bit more is the fact that you've got more pages left. And whatever they're trying this time obviously isn't going to work. Otherwise, it's just amazing. The way he's handling J. Jonah Jameson, who wants to help yet keeps screwing up. The way they handle the family dramas, not just between the Osborns, but with the Parkers as well. Everything is just, I think this is a great finale. It might be to the point where I want to go back and read the entire story. You know, of course, you can even, actually, maybe even especially, if you do this, if you're critical, if you're criticizing comics or movies or anything like that, after a while you start seeing patterns, and maybe you come into a book with a preconceived notion, or you have expectations that are kind of unfair because you've seen these patterns form. And that is not something that happens to the casual reader, or even somebody who may be a dedicated reader of one book but not the others. You just see it so many times and so much. Yeah, I think maybe I have been a little closed off with this Red Goblin thing. And, you know, and I'm just getting that from this. But, you know, if this issue is so good, have I been ignoring something from the last ones? I haven't given bad reviews to the book so far. It's just they haven't exactly thrilled me, and I really do not want to see another symbiote story. Same way as I don't care to see another Clone Saga when it comes to Spider-Man. They're done. It's over. Please send it out the door. You know, let's go on with something else. So I'm not going to give a lot of spoilers here. And as much as I would love to and talk about every little thing, I think this is a book that deserves to be read and enjoyed the way I did, enjoy the way everybody else did. So try to avoid spoilers. Check it out. I'm sure it's going to be difficult. You know, you're on the internet. You know, you're going to get spoilers. But it's definitely worth checking out. It's a ton of fun. If you have been following the Red Goblin storyline, this is just a great ending to it. Everybody is involved, too. All the main players of the Spider Universe is here and working together or against each other. And it works. It works as an ending to everything that has come before it, as well as an ending to this one particular story. And just as an added bonus, and of course this is bonus for me, and I know about a million other readers, there is just a little connection between Mary Jane and Peter Parker that, you know, hey, can we build on that? Can we, you know, if we're not going to undo one more day, can we at least steer him in the right direction so it can pick up from here? You know, I don't think they're ever going to undo one more day, but if they bring Peter and Mary together again, maybe it'll make a difference. And there's a scene or two in here that makes them think, okay, they could do that based on this. Let's go. Let's see how it works. I think it would be pretty cool. I think people would like it. So there you go. That's my opinions. Those are some thoughts on it. I think this, in spite of my preconceived notions, this turned out to be an epic ending, not only to the storyline here, but to the amazing, like if they ended it right here, it would have been good. It would be good. But obviously it's a decent ending to a controversial run, I would suppose. That's what I would say about it. So there you go. Amazing Spider-Man 800. Pretty damn good. So I actually looked it up because I was like, wait a second, 800's not his last issue. And this is added on after the review, really. It's 801. So still, I do believe this is a good ending. I guess the next issue will kind of be like a coda, like a, hey, remember when kind of thing, or just wrapping everything up. Still a decent ending to the story. I'm going to stand behind everything I said, except for the fact that this was last issue written by Dan Slott. Obviously, I'm wrong about that, and I can't keep that there without saying something. But what you going to do? Like I said, I do rant. I just read it, and I like to rant just to get the visceral feeling and such. And yeah, sometimes I make mistakes, but there's the correction, gang. 801 will be his last, so yeah, sorry. However, it will be cool to kind of see how many people still write about it in the comment section. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? What did you think of Amazing Spider-Man number 800? I know you're buying this one, right? I know some people just won't pay for any Marvel at all anymore. But if you did, tell me what you think in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, you know the drill. Click like, share, of course, to get word out about the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe and notifications so you don't miss anything. Cool things happen around these parts. Now, this is the way we're trying to make a living. So if you don't mind helping us out, going over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till. We're trying to get better equipment and software to make better videos for you. And I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.